Well, folks, it's July 9th, 2022, and this is my Lance Jochims update. There's not much to update. Lance, as usual, has disappeared. We don't know why. We don't know where. That's typical Lance, so it shouldn't surprise anybody who's been keeping up with Lance. Now, the weather-wise, I always like to go with the weather. Man, it was 74 degrees today. Cool, dry. Nice gentle wind out of the northeast, so it was very pleasant. Windows were wide open. Oh, it was just glorious. And what did I do today? Ordered some car parts. I'm gonna upgrade the RX-8 suspension, but that's not really why we're here. Lance, okay, quick refresh. Back in 2021, in January of 2021, Lance was supposed to have finished the house. Okay, cool. Well, he didn't. And that was a written contract. And then at the end, let's see, he was supposed to finish the house on April 1st. We had a verbal contract. This was done in the presence of witnesses. He said, he's going to be done April 1st. Well, I should have known that that was a joke because on April 9th, no one ever saw Lance again. He disappeared. He pulled up the shitter, the Santa can, the dump truck, and his sign. And nobody saw him again. We didn't know where he had gone, what he was doing, if he ever intended to come back. So then on November 9th, after a lot of expensive attorneys and time, we had mediation. That's November 9th of 2021. Realize everything is 2021. So we spent some serious coin on mediation. And lo and behold, Lance, another contract. 2 written contracts, one in January of 2021, one in November of 2021, and an oral contract in 2021. So he has had 3 contracts, 2 written, 1 oral, and he hasn't been able to follow through on a single one. That's just a fact. Now, the people who know me, who live locally, are just always astounded that this is in fact going on, but it is. And if you know Lance like I know Lance, this shouldn't be a surprise at all. He hasn't followed through with a single contract. Never expect him to follow through with a contract. I never expect this house to be done by Lance. He physically can't do it, or emotionally can't do it, or something is going on which stops Lance from finishing the house. And he did make an offer. I don't know if I told everybody this, but he decided that, realized there's about $42,000 left. It's the 4th and final payment. And it's sitting in the title company in trust. So Lance comes back to his attorney. This is 2-3 weeks ago. I don't remember. You know, you sort of lose track when you're having fun. And he said he'd give me $1,000 if I would give him the 42 grand. And I would take that $1,000. This would be settlement in full. And that I would finish all the items that he had not finished. Well, I counter-offered with $38,600. And then, you know what Lance did? He counter-offered, I think it was $2 grand or $2,200. And I added an extra $300 to my counter-offer. So now it was $38,900. Haven't heard from Lance since. And that's just the way it is. Realize if you have Lance Jochims as your contractor, you can expect the most interesting, wildest, weirdest ride in the world. So this is going on year number 2. House is still not done. Lance hasn't honored a single contract. He thinks he has in some cases, but when you point out that he hasn't honored the contracts according to the Metropolitan Builder Association rules, he just says, no, it's done. It doesn't matter what the rules say. Lance is his own rule book. So that's the update. No progress, nothing done. Haven't heard from Lance. Don't expect to hear from Lance. And do I care? Well, I care in the sense that I think you ought to keep your contract You ought to honor your word. Integrity. It's, if you say you're going to do something, do it. And if you can't do it, own it and say, hey, listen, I can't do it. I need to tell you why. But just don't disappear and think that saying nothing is getting it done. So life goes on. Now, a little bit of landscaping stuff here. These are poppies. These are the wildflowers. I pointed them out before. They're gorgeous, but they should extend all the way over to the mound. That's the septic system, the mound. It will. We'll get it done. Now, you notice that this lawn's really long. Well, this is called no-mow, and I'd say it's about 18 inches. Yeah. And the idea behind no-mow is that it's okay not to mow it. And in fact, I've not mowed it. The backyard and the two sides, the north side, the east side, and the south side have not been mowed. They've been watered, they've been fertilized, everything like that. But the end result is I'm not mowing them. I don't like mowing lawns. They can be mowed. I could mow it right now. I'd probably have to have a billy goat or brush cutter in there, because at 18 inches, that's a lot of lawn. So I've been doing an experiment. That's sort of my middle name. I love doing different things. The front lawn I have mowed and fertilized and watered. Now, I've done that for a couple of reasons. One, because it's different than the rear of the house. And two, because it's visible from the road. And although I live in the country, and I don't think my neighbors really care, I thought it'd be kind of fun to have a really good looking green lawn. It's very small, as you can see. This is the only area I've cut. This area, it's very small. I still don't like cutting it. I don't like mowing lawn. I know a lot of people love mowing lawns. I'm not one of them. But I'm cutting it about 3-4 inches in length. And it has grown quite a bit since the last rain, which was about a week ago. We got almost 3 inches of rain. I fertilized the whole thing, and then it rained 3 inches over 3 days. You can't ask for anything better than that. So since today is a Saturday, I think tomorrow it will have dried out enough from the rain that was like 4 days ago that I will mow it. And I'll mow it again to be about 3 to 4 inches tall. And 3 to 4 inches is important because when it gets to be July, it gets hot, it gets sunny, and lawns become vulnerable to heat stress. So keeping the grass long protects the crown, which is the base of the grass here, from drying out, being exposed to the sun. So it'll look good, it'll be green, and from the road, you can't really tell it's 3 to 4 inches tall. When you're going by at 35 miles an hour, most people drive 40, 50. The end result is you have a quick look over here and all you see is a nice green lawn. Now in the fall, we'll aerate the lawn, we'll dethatch it, and we'll reseed just to help it, because this is the first year of this lawn. And of course, lawns don't instantly look good. Not even lawns that are professionally done. They just don't look good. So that's about it. God, it's wonderful out here. If you were here, you'd go, oh my God, this is gorgeous. And I'd go, yeah. But remember, make sure that people understand that the Midwest is hot and humid and uncomfortable. Now, it does get cold in, you know what, in December and January. There's no disputing that. It gets really cold here. But realize Canada is over there, and all the cold air comes down from Canada. So it's a gift from our Canadian friends. So all in all, God, the lawn looks good. It really does. The landscaping, first season, it's looking good. Yeah. So all in all, good day. Wish I could tell you more about Lance, where he is, what he's doing, how he feels, how life is treating him, but I can't. He's gone. And that's about it. Like I said, I do care. I think it's too bad. I would love to be able to tell people that Lance followed through, that he honored his word. But the facts are the facts. It's just the way it is. So everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. And really appreciate you listening to this rambling and ranting. And life is good, so I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.